Hey guys, the Chickens here. We are back today with another home gym video. In today's video, guys, what I wanted to talk about was home gym versus commercial gym. Now, I've seen a lot of talk of this lately on YouTube, and I wanted to kind of weigh in. And I feel like I have a pretty good perspective on this, having a home gym for almost 2 years. And I've been going to a, commercial gym for, I don't know, better part of 10 years or so. So, I mean, I know both of them pretty well at this point. And yeah, so if you want to see more discussion videos on home gyms or just anything home gym, make sure you subscribe to the channel, guys, and check out my Instagram. It's just at the Chicken Home Gym. If you want to see more things like that, we typically post a lot of product reviews and new things that are coming and things like that. We got a really exciting video coming up with the Pepin Fast Series adjustable dumbbells. So if you want to make sure you're updated on all those things, make sure you subscribe to the channel. So. All right, now let's start off. I guess the the biggest first point. I think there's two huge points when you're considering going home gym versus commercial. Number one is money. Number two is quality of the workout. So let's start out with the money thing. Now, people will say you can save money with a home gym, and that's absolutely true, and you really can. So this is something that you have to really map out for the long term. If you're really invested in, I'm going to go all in on the home gym. I'm never going back to a commercial gym. I'm somebody that's going to have a gym membership for my entire life until I'm either in the ground or 7 years old and can't physically move anymore. So, I mean, if you map it out over the course of like 50 years or so, yeah, you're absolutely going to save money, even if you want to get really high-end equipment. That's just, bar none, irrefutable. You're going to save money in the long run. What's going to happen is it's going to take maybe 10 years, 15 years if you really deck out your home gym. Obviously, yes, you could get a squat rack, or you could get a set of bands, or you could just get a treadmill, or you can run outside and do push-ups. And yeah, you don't need a gym membership. But for people that take exercise and working out a little bit more seriously, then yeah, you're probably going to want to get a squat rack and a bench and a barbell and a bunch of weight plates. And I mean, it's probably going to cost you close to $5,000 US, $8,000 to $10,000 Canadian by the time you're finished doing everything and, setting up the room how you like it and remaking the space and whatever. You're probably not going to spend that much more than that. Like the point that I'm at right now, for example, with the rack and the barbell and the plates and the accessory equipment and all that stuff, I'm not really on the hunt for new gym equipment all the time. I'm pretty happy with my setup as it is. And yeah, I'm just not getting hit with that $65 payment a month. I'm not getting hit with the extra gas bills, very important right now. And I'm not getting hit with the car maintenance and that kind of thing. So you can make the argument, it's kind of tricky when you say, it's like, yeah, you save, like the car maintenance is a big one because driving is expensive, especially right now. But with the time you save, are you using that to drive somewhere else? I don't know. It's hard to say. You got to factor that in as well. I mean, even if you say you save an hour a day, are you really going to put that towards extra driving to another spot or like to do something else? Probably not. You probably have your time carved out for working out and then doing whatever you're doing anyways. So, yeah, I don't think that car maintenance is as big of a thing, but it's definitely something to factor in as well. So, yeah, I mean, you can definitely save money with a home gym, and I think even if you go crazy like I did with it, you're still going to save money over the course of your life. So, yes, that is definitely a point for home gyms. Now, number two, I think this is the biggest thing, is the quality of the workouts. So, the benefit of a commercial gym is you walk in, everybody's working out, music's pumping, regardless of if it's a Tuesday afternoon, you had a long day at work, you got a long week ahead of you, you're super unmotivated to work out, you see other people working out and it motivates you to do better or to at least, get into what you're doing. I think this really depends on the person. I'm someone that's very like, my favorite time to go to the gym was like 10 o'clock in the morning on like a Sunday or Saturday when there was just like old people riding like the cycle machines. Or whatever, and I could go in and I could max it on deadlifts or whatever I was doing, and not have a bunch of people around. That was my favorite thing. That's not the case for all people, a lot. And I definitely, when I would go into the gym and it was packed and, there's people there that I didn't like, people there that I did like, you definitely get more energy. You definitely get that. So I think that's the biggest thing to factor in when switching from a commercial gym. Are you someone that is, disciplined enough, or not even disciplined enough? It's just, are you a person that can motivate yourself, or just, get into your workouts by yourself, versus is it more of a social thing going to the gym? Because if it is, or if you really, even if it's not and you really like that, you got to factor that in, because that's going to be something that you're missing out on. And, maybe you're going to want to go back now that COVID's kind of over or whatever. Maybe you're going to want to go back, and you kind of miss that aspect after, lifting alone in your basement with nothing but, spiders and ants to keep you company. But so I mean, definitely something to factor in, going home gym versus commercial. I think that's the biggest thing, and you just have to know yourself. So the biggest way to test that is just get a couple things, start doing it yourself, see if you like it, see if you hate it. And yeah, you'll get a feel for it within like a week or two. But I mean, if you go all out and, buy everything at once, which is obviously, not the best way to do things. But if you do go that route, I feel like it's such a huge investment that you'll still be just like excited to use everything for the first little bit. Like for me, for example, I've had this gym down here in the basement for close to 2 years, right? So I'm no longer at the point where I'm super excited to see all this stuff down here. Like, it's been down here a while, like long enough where I'm just used to it being here. It's not like a new thing. But I can still get really good, really effective workouts in. And I'm still to this day always surprised on how much faster it is to get a good workout in, like, including a good warm up and everything like that. And I can actually pour my gym membership money into online coaching, so I can have someone else set up the workouts for me, and I can just be like, hey, here's what I do, here's what I have, here's what I struggle with. And I found that to be super beneficial, because I've had an online coach before. This is probably, a lot of people probably don't do this, but I had an online coach before, and I had the commercial gym. So, I mean, it was like $100 a month for the coaching, $65 a month for the gym. So I was probably spending upwards of $250 a month just in working out. So kind of crazy, but I mean, if that's what you're into, then whatever, it's different for everybody. But freeing up a little bit in the budget to be able to afford some coaching, I think that's a really big benefit of a home gym, because getting someone else to look at your lifts or look at what you're doing or reevaluate your programming is always helpful. It's always helpful to have more eyes, and it's not it's not that you can't do that at a commercial gym. Just makes it a little bit more accessible to be able to do that at home. So, and yeah, I mean, again, using myself as the example, because it's kind of my perspective on this, I guess, being a chick in a home gym. I've made more progress in my little basement gym here than I did at the commercial gym that I went to in the last 2 years compared to the last, 3 or 4 years. So everything has really worked out really well. And I've had some injuries, but the injuries are going to happen, regardless of whether you're at home or at the commercial gym. What I will say is I've definitely put more of a focus on my warm-ups and just more getting into the workout, because I did find when I got lazy with the workouts here in the home gym, and I wasn't doing the warm-ups as much, and maybe I was watching something like on the TV over there, that was kind of something I enjoyed watching more so than something that like pumped me up and gave me some energy. Injuries were more frequent because I was just more kind of relaxed. I wasn't like super into what I was doing. So that can definitely happen with a home gym. I mean, you can get kind of lackadaisical with your workouts, and I'm not sure if that's a word, but it sounds good. It's definitely something to take into consideration. And when we're talking home gym versus commercial gym, I feel like that's the two biggest things, is money versus quality of workouts. So you guys let me know down below in the comments if you agree or disagree, or if you have any other different thoughts on, Because I feel like that's the biggest thing. Money, time saved, and quality of the workouts are what we're really after here when we're doing this. So let me know your guys' experience down below in the comments. As always, thanks so much for watching. That is going to wrap it up for the video today. Make sure to leave a like if you found it interesting, entertaining, or informative. And we'll see you next one, guys. I'm looking at my finger because I think I don't know. I did something to it, and it's not working properly. It's just waving like a little worm. But anyways, we'll see you next one, guys. Check it out.